What's going on, everybody? Gaming content is back. It's now on its own channel, so thank you for joining me back on my whole gaming thing. It's called JVPlaysGames. I got a few comments on my main channel asking me to bring back the gaming content. I've been wanting to for a long time, but I just didn't really know how to do it. But boy, did I pick one hell of a game to start it off with. You might notice already, though, it's on continue. I've been playing this game for a little bit now, maybe about 6 to 8 hours, and I'm trying to get my bearings on this because I have never played a Soulsborne type game. I have Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch, but I have not gotten through it. One thing I do want to do before we get into it, I have been playing... Where is it? Voice is 7... Where's the language setting? Where's the language setting? I thought I had it... Subtitles, HUD, auto-hide partial... Controller config, graphics options, camera options. Maybe it's when I hit new game. Because what I want to do is, I want to start a new game. I'm going to be a little bit better at it in this playthrough than I would be in my first one, because obviously I was trying to get used to this game. Sekiro, shadows die twice. Oh, there, language. Okay, for the sake of the video, the text will be default, voice will be English, just so I don't have to read through and talk over the characters when we're playing this game. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Boom, there you go. Let's get started. So I went through and I beat maybe the first like 1 or 2 bosses. So that's good and all. And I'm getting the hang of the combat system. It's incredibly punishing when you just sort of rush through it. And what I love about this game is that it really makes you have to be calm as much as possible. Like, you're not going to be successful if you're trying to rush through it, if you get flustered or anything like that, just like in a real fight. So that's what I think people love about all of the From Software games. Like, it's, you are the reason why you screw up. So this fucking game really made me pissed off yesterday when I was playing it basically all day, but I think we're going to have a better time as I'm recording through this. Also, I'm probably going to play the game like on the side, like on my own. I'll just copy out the save game and just play one game for you guys and then one game for myself, because I want to be able to enjoy this game, so I'm going to play it alongside my actual playthrough. Alright. Yeah, those dudes with the spears, they're always the freaking worst. Like, okay, there's going to be an influx of like feudal Japan samurai games that are coming up, and I'm really happy that this is one of the first ones, because it's probably going to be the hardest one. After all, it's from Software. God, that's actually kind of hard to say. From Software. There's also, I'm trying to remember the name of it, Sujita, the other one, that's like super stylized. It's not cel shaded, I think, but let me look that up while we're doing this. Let's. Sujita? No. I'm literally... Samurai Video Games 2019. Wow, that's actually a search term on Google right now. Ghost of Tsushima. There you go. That's the one that's coming up. It's an open world samurai game. Clearly this one's not open world. It's a little bit... That's the thing that interested me. So we're going to go through it, obviously. This part sucks. Oh my god, why did... I remember when I watched this cutscene for the first time, I was like, that sucks. Why would you do that? And then the kid is a glutton for punishment, but...
Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
His face is all bleeding, and he's got a big old laceration on his face.
He trained relentlessly, and indeed
went on. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to talk over the voiceover if it was in Japanese, but now it's in English. You have the subtitles. I'm not trying to like interrupt everything or talk over everything, but you know, I've already seen this. You can see the subtitles. You guys are fine, I bet. But let me know if you want me to shut up during the cutscenes. Let me know. The part that kind of got me weirded out about this scene, as badass as everything looks and the way that they set everything up is, what I thought was interesting is that, like, obviously the master is going to be, like, who you're protecting, but that big guy, there's no clear path to, like, what the relation is between them. He calls him father, you are my son, that whole thing. I don't know if they're truly blood born. Okay, I'll shut up after that dumb joke, but you know what I mean.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse.
So I don't know if I'm going to do Dark Souls still. I'm still on the fence about playing it all the way through. If it's as punishing or even more punishing than Sekiro has been so far. Oh man. Like it's fun actually getting to know the combat system, getting better. You literally do become better at the game as you go along. But yeah, that's a big time investment. And I got other games to play. Like I even just started playing PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile, everyone, before you like get on my case about it, PUBG Mobile is far less stressful than regular PUBG. At least that's what my experience was. I played PUBG for like a little bit, but clearly, if you've watched my my content on my main channel, I'm using the Black Shark 2, and man, that thing is fun to use. It's not perfect. No Android gaming mobile phone or any, no Android gaming machine is going to be perfect. There are obviously some quirks to this. But yeah, I'm using it for PUBG Mobile. I'm like rank 17 or 18 now, level 17, 18 now. So I am finally getting into games where I suck because there are people with just much better strategies than me. But anyway, here we go. So already alluding to one of the main plot points, the way that he's positioned here, and then we get into the game. This is super Dark Souls-esque. I remember the first scene of Dark Souls when I opened it up on my Switch. I was like, all right, cool, we get to play Wii, and then I died immediately, but that wasn't the case here. So, come on up. A letter thrown into a well. A letter thrown to you in your well. I think it should have been. Kuro's Wolf. Kuro's Wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Yeah. That was one of the first hurdles here. You don't have a sword. You're already at low life also. You can see on the bottom left there. So I already know some of the controls. We have jump and crouch. Though, obviously, you go this way. But I'm going to go backwards this time because we are able to get some swimming in. You can also you press the B button to dash. You can get places faster. It's too bad I can't get up there right now. Can I, though? Does not look like it. Alright, here we go. If you're just joining me, welcome back to the gaming content. As far as the other games that I want to play on here, like I keep telling myself, stuff like this should not be that difficult to do. Like I just play for a little while, cut it up, put it on a channel. But for the first time in my new channel's history so far, I've been doing Joshua Vergara, the tech channel, well, tech, lifestyle, health channel for like 7 or 8 months now, maybe 9 months since this past June. I've been doing it for a little while now, just as a dedicated channel, and I've been telling myself I want to just put whatever I want to on there. But if I'm going to put a video up every single day that is gaming, I want to be sure that it's not going to cut into all the other stuff. So I'm giving it its own channel. And ideally, I'd be able to have gaming content on here every single day. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes, or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid the enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers will appear above their heads. By the way,
Shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
It should.
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
The English voice acting is pretty good, actually. So far, I'm enjoying it. And lately, I've been getting into like animes again and whatnot, so I have an appreciation for all of this once again. This part's cool. Eavesdropping.
Strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The divine heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Not either. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
There we go. So, yeah, just a little bit of background as to what I'm using for my gaming rig and whatnot. If anyone is interested, I'm using NVIDIA Shadowplay just to record the gameplay. I toyed around with so many pieces of software. As it turns out, for my purposes, I'm just recording the gameplay and talking over it using an external recorder. This is perfect. You know, I tried to use OBS, but the current setup that I have at the moment is just not It's not made for it. All right, another eavesdrop.
Your tower door. Need to check that it's locked right. It's certainly locked.
The other thing that I like about this eavesdropping part is that it actually sounds muffled. Because the whole idea here is that you're under something or you're far away or something like that, so it actually sounds muffled. So I like that little touch. But anyway, so the whole idea behind me doing this gaming channel again is that I found a setup, or I should have found a setup, that allows me to do these videos or do videos like this. Let's hang real quick. Do videos like this pretty much any time that I want. You know, just to kind of be mobile, because all of the pieces of equipment that I use for my general videos could be used for all of this. So right now I'm on the new MateBook X Pro, which is a Huawei laptop. Let's jump. There you go. And the whole idea here is that I'd be able to play games and then put on my recorder using the face mics that you might have seen on my mini podcasts recently. These face mics are so much fun to use. They may not be the absolute best quality audio, but they are pretty good. A little bit of audio editing did not hurt anybody. So, oh, there you go. Gotta look for those lines. Here we go. But yeah, I wanted to be able to do it. But OBS with the setup, even though I have the Gigabyte Aorus GTX 1070 version on the MateBook X Pro using that Thunderbolt port, I got really technical there just for a second. It still is too much. The CPU of this laptop is still a bottleneck when it comes to OBS for recording and probably for streaming also. So since I'm not going to be streaming all the time, I might stream once in a while on my channel once I get some subscribers on here. Then I'll go ahead and do some streams. But for now, I'm just recording the gameplay, cutting it up, putting it up on here to let you guys all enjoy. Anyway, this time I'll shut up during this cutscene. Maybe chime in a little bit, but I'm going to have a little bit of a drink while this is happening.
My lord.
Having a bit of a bulletproof latte right now. Sorry, I need to still shut up.
Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
Can you hear me drinking? If you can and it disturbs you, I'm sorry. But hey, if I'm Mr. JV Tech T, y'all. Of course I'm going to be drinking stuff during all this. This is coffee, though. Kusabi Meru. A katana. Sorry, guys. A katana given by Kuro, the Divine Heir. An heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back to the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabimaru beseeches. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest. The Divine Heir, by the way, like... Okay, so they captured the Divine Heir. There's supposed to be a coup. The Divine Heir is obviously young because I guess in the history of feudal Japan, you've obviously had very young emperors and whatnot. But the thing is, clearly this game, like, it takes its inspiration from all the feudal Japan stuff. Hold on, let's talk to Kuro real quick.
Loyal wolf, I see you are wounded.
I am.
I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal
Gourd.
waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Oh, nice. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Dojin. Dojin? I think they say Dojin later in the Japanese version. Let's see what they say here. But when I hear Doge, I think of like dogs. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, it is. I love that they mentioned that because I was just about to make that comment. The seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
All right, here we go. Oh, cycle through quick items. You can cycle through various quick items to use in each according to the situation. For instance, if you have taken damage, you can recover vitality. So I'll do that right now. Go on close. Oh, you always have to equip things. There are 5 slots available. I'm going to start skipping through this a little bit more. These are still locked. I don't have the ability to get those yet. Let's put this here, put the homeward idol there. Here we go. That homeward idol is really cool. Like if you truly enjoy the combat system in here, then there's no... I had no problem... Oh, pellets. Pellets slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say it has been used in battles since times long gone and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets will also serve as a battle charm. Gotta put those in as well. So, this is the thing. Soulsborne games like this, or really I should just say Sekiro, but like, you know which games I'm talking about. Obviously we're playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Games like this, they don't give you a whole, they give you quite a bit of tutorial, but not so much that they're holding your hand. But there are certain like tips and tricks that you can only like really understand once you watch somebody else play. That's what I noticed. And that's the reason why my first playthrough, the one before this, like took as long as it did. And I wanted to play through this before I even got to the recording. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Oh, Shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way of achieving this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a Shinobi death blow. So, right button. There you go. But the other thing that I can do is just... Let's do a stealth kill, because I know how to do that. Boom. And then bring it on. Yep. I know how to play already, yo. That was a deflection. Straight into a death blow thrust. Too easy. Alright. So let's go ahead and get a few, let's get a few things in here. Oh. Alright. Sometimes, okay, deflection, I just did this. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A Master Shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. Bring it on. Too easy. Trust me, you do not want me to have... You would not have wanted me to play this game originally in my first playthrough, trying to figure out all of this stuff. Oh, here's a lock on. By locking onto your target and keeping your enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. Yep, that'd be the right stick. A little bit more insight into what kind of gear I'm using in this case. Is there an item down here? Okay. I haven't really gone to like all the places yet. Another piece of insight into what I'm using right now. I'm using the NVIDIA Shield TV controller, actually, the latest one. So that's, I should probably kill you as quick as possible. There you go. And then, there we go. The Shield controller is great. I remember when the first NVIDIA Shield TV came out, they came with that controller. It was a little bit bulkier than this. Not ideal, but this one, way better. Let's just go ahead and kill you. Oh, the gruesomeness of it all. So I could go... I think the last time I was here, I went over here. Also, I've been playing some Assassin's Creed, so that's why like this came so naturally to me. Also, there's a little bit of an entrance over here. Let's see if there are any items inside. Oh, this is where I was before. Duh. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's just go ahead and go through the front door. But yeah, this one, also the original NVIDIA Shield TV controller, did not really connect to PCs or to really anything. This one's like fully Bluetooth though, and connects via Bluetooth to... Oh, that's not cool. Okay, apparently I'm more of a novice than I expected. Oh, did I not heal? Oh, okay. Well, that's about as good a time as any to stop the first episode. I am an idiot. Oh, and another cool thing is that in this first section, when you die, you resurrect... Well, I mean, you come back to a checkpoint with full health. So, I remember when I first played it, I was like, oh, Maybe I should do that for the game, for the first like playthrough for the channel. But in any case, this is the first episode of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Welcome back to gaming content here on JV, or rather JV Plays Games. So look forward to even more. I'll get this channel up and running a little bit more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, none of you have really. I have 0 subscribers on this channel. So if all of you are coming from my main channel, thank you so much for clicking over. I'll make sure to have a playlist on my main channel, but also post on my main channel so that you can see these episodes whenever they come out. We're playing on PC, got my laptop, got my eGPU, got my Shield controller. We are playing I wanted to say Ghost of Tsushima, but that's coming out later this year. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. All right, I'm going to go and pause this one. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, enjoy your tea, everybody.